Hi, in this video we'll learn how to solve system of linear equation using elimination method. We're given these two equations and we're asked to solve these equations for x and y. Now we'll be using the elimination method this time, and in elimination method we eliminate one of the variable and solve for the other variable. And to eliminate the variable, we either need to add the equations or subtract the equations. You will have to check if addition works or subtraction. You will be able to eliminate one of the variable if you add or subtract the equation. So here, what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to see if the coefficients of one of the variables are opposite. What I mean is, notice that the number in front of x is positive 4 in the first equation, and the number in front of x in the second equation is negative 4. This is what exactly I want. The numbers has to be the same, but the signs has to be opposite. So if you see this situation, that means you can add the equations right away and eliminate that variable. So let's go ahead and add these equations. And notice that when I add the equations, 4x plus negative 4x, well, this is going to be 0 because this is 4x. Take away 4x. Well, that will be 0. You can just cancel out these terms, or you can just put 0x over here. So we successfully eliminated the x variable. Now we'll only have y in an equation, and we'll be able to solve this equation for y. So let's add now. 8y plus 2y is going to give me 10y is equal to 20 plus negative 30 is going to give me negative 10. So 0x is going to be 0, so this is gone. We'll get 10y is equal to negative 10. And now we can solve this equation for y. To solve this equation for y, I will need to isolate y. So I'm going to divide both sides of my equation by 10. This 10 and this 10 will cancel out each other. We'll get y is equal to negative 10 divided by 10 is going to be negative 1. So I got the value of y, which is equal to negative 1. Now the value of y can be substituted into either of the original equations to find the value of x. And it really doesn't matter which equation you choose, but I'll choose the first equation because the first equation just have positive signs in it. So 4x plus 8y is equal to 20. And I'll substitute negative 1 for y in this equation. So this will be 4x plus 8 times, in place of y, I'll plug in negative 1 is equal to 20. This will be 4x, 8 times negative 1 is going to be negative 8 is equal to 20. To get x by itself, first of all, we'll have to undo subtraction. So we'll add 8 on both sides of the equation. Negative 8 and positive 8 is going to be 0. We'll get 4x is equal to 20 plus 8 is going to be 28. And then to get x by itself, we'll just need to divide both sides of the equation by 4. So this 4 and this 4 will cancel out each other. We'll get x is equal to 28 divided by 28 divided by 4 is going to be 7. So we got x is equal to 7. Now when we write the final solution, we always write the answer as an ordered pair. So ordered pair is x comma y. We write the x coordinate first and then the y coordinate. The x coordinate is 7 and the y coordinate is negative 1. So if you grab these two equations, these equation will intersect at this point, 7 comma negative 1, and this will be the solution to the system of equations. Now if you want to verify whether your answer is correct or not, what you can do is you can plug in 7 for x and negative 1 for y into both the equations and see if it satisfies the equations or not. So let's plug in 7 for x and negative 1 for y. So this is going to be 4 times 7, which will give us 28. So this will be 28 plus 8 times y is negative 1. So 8 times negative 1 is going to be negative 8. So I can write here negative 8 is equal to 20. So 28 plus negative 8 is going to be 28 minus 8, and 28 minus 8 will be equal to 20. We got 20 is equal to 20, which is absolutely correct. This satisfies my first equation. Now I'm going to check for the second equation. So in the second equation, we'll plug in x equals 7 and y equals negative 1 and see if it satisfies the equation or not. So negative 4 times x is 7. Negative 4 times 7 is going to be negative 28. And then 2 times y, 2 times negative 1 is going to be negative 2. So we'll get negative 2 here. This should be equal to negative 30. Negative 28 minus 2 is equal to negative 30, and negative 30 is equal to negative 30. So we know that Since this point satisfies both the equations, we know that this will be the solution to the system of equations. So I hope you feel comfortable in solving system of equations using elimination method. That's all in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel and want to see more videos on other math topics, be sure to subscribe down below and share it with your friends. See you in next video.